Hi all! Today I am going to discuss a little bit more of a serious subject with you for pets. This time of the year is one of the most troubling times of the year for pet owners. We call it fireworks season. And as I do every year, I hope that the loud bangs will be less than last year. And as every fireworks season approaches, the activist in me comes out and I activate for kindness towards animals. The elderly, parents and young babies, those who have PTSD, those with sound-sensitive autism, and those who have anxiety that is triggered by loud noises. And the list goes on. So while we can't control what disrespectful humans will do with loud bangs, which aren't really allowed, we can try to prepare the best we can to help our pets and help ourselves so that we can feel better during the barrage of World War III. That's what it sounds like. So yeah, the best way to approach something that your pets and you react negatively to is to try and be prepared. So if your pet reacts fearfully to loud noises like, say, motorbikes, thunderstorms, fireworks, all those loud noises that come along with it will be an issue. Cats, being independent creatures, are far more likely to run away in terror and hide, leaving their owners entirely unaware of their distress. Cats don't pace around whining and barking. If they are terrified, they're far less likely than dogs to bother their owners in any way. So what do we do at this time of the year? What do? We get proactive. We take a careful look at our pets and we make sure that they are definitely not distressed by the sounds of bangs and other fireworks outside. Or storms, because we are entering into storm season too. And of course, the signs of distress can be really subtle. Cats may begin to over-groom themselves, which can be likened to an anxious human, say, chewing their nails. Or they may dart around the house and end up hiding under beds and in cupboards. I know when I feel anxiety because of fireworks, then Stig will act out. And he doesn't normally act out to loud noises, but he feeds off my energy. So yeah, watch your emotions and try to keep yourself calm at the same time that you're keeping your pets calm. Cats may also nose lick, pant, and gasp when they are feeling anxious. Perhaps the best way of assessing this is to ask yourself, is your cat behaving normally? And if they aren't, then maybe they are suffering from some kind of fear from the fireworks and noises. And then you'll be able to take action and be able to help them feel more comfortable with some very simple steps. The signs that your dog is becoming more anxious include more obvious signs, such as whining, crying, shaking, panting, running away, hiding, together with more subtle signs, such as nose and lip licking, yawning when they're not actually tired, lifting a paw, turning away, flattening their ears, frowning, tightening around their mouths, and tucking away their tail, salivating and pacing. So what can you do? Before fireworks season begins, get your pet microchipped. And if they already are, check your contact details are up to date on that microchip. This is really important as it gives you the best chance of being reunited with your cat or dog if they become spooked and get lost amid the bangs and crashes. Taking your dog along to a fireworks display will definitely not help them get over their fear. In a behavior sense, it is actually better to remove them from what scares them and keep them safe. For instance, let's say Cammy is really scared of plastic bags for some reason. So when we pile in rubbish, we do it separate from where she is because she feels spooked and she goes away. And we will not bring the bag near to her because we know it makes her scared. We will show her the plastic bag and slowly get her used to it to show her that there's no harm in the plastic bag, but that there's only a loud crackling noise. So forcing an animal to tackle a fear only brings on further behavior issues. Bringing it onto them gently and helping them, on the other hand, is a far better approach. Feed your pets early in the day. Perhaps take your dog for a long walk before the fireworks begin. So if you know they're going to start at about 5 o'clock with some of the crazy kids with their Tommy bangs and what have you, go about 3 o'clock for your walk and give your dog a nice long walk so she can be relaxed and calm when they come home. And I suggest taking on a sniffing walk rather than a training walk, because sniffing trees and items outside will actually tire your dog out more than a high intensity walk. Try not to go out while fireworks are going off. Stay home, stay calm, and act normally. Your calm behavior is a mental note to your pets that everything is okay. Perhaps plan a self-care evening for yourself and your pets, so you are calm and there is no way that your pets can feed off your anxiety. Give loads of praise for calm behavior. Some people think that if you comfort a nervous or fearful dog, you'll reinforce his fear. But I think the opposite is actually true. A calming touch or just holding your dog close will make him feel safe. But of course, that needs to work with your calm energy and not your anxious energy. Because if you're anxious, it'll only make them more anxious. So do what's normal. Don't do anything out of the ordinary, because then they'll start to wonder what's going on. It's okay to cuddle and stroke your cats if it helps them relax. However, if your cat hides on top of cupboards or under furniture, leave him alone and don't try and coax him out. This is where he'll feel most secure. It is important that your feline has access to his favorite hidey holes at all time. You can do this for dogs too. So bought kitty hidey holes are great to help your feline feel safe and easy for you to access for sprinkling some of that catdache, catnip, and then leave something for the munchies afterwards. But you can also improvise and take a cardboard box, bits of string, feathers, ping pong balls, and hidden treats. And a fabulous one that my feral cats absolutely adore is if you take a box and you put an old t-shirt around it, and that suffices for an awesome hidey hole for them. So if your dog is hiding under the bed, it's probably where they feel safest. So allow them this escape and don't try and tempt or force them out. If they are looking safe and secure under there, it's best to leave them. You can always make them a lovely snug den that they can hide in and cover it in a blanket. Fill it with some old clothing of yours so they have your scent. Baby blue colors are best for calming. Baby blue's a calming color. And put some nice bedding, some nice treats and toys, and leave your dog there with something fun to do. Perhaps a frozen doggy toy with some treats inside that will release a treat on a slow way so they can work for it. Or if you look on my site, I have some awesome puzzle games that you can do with your dog that will also distract them. So it helps to have a pet-friendly home during these summer storms and fireworks. Keep the snug beds in good places and high and low places for kitties. And ensure that your cat is provided with a litter tray and your dog has an area that they can do their business so that they don't need to go outside and they can feel safe. Close your curtains, and so the flashes from the fireworks and thunder and lightning don't come inside, and play some music. As you know, I've mentioned before, I actually found some awesome Reiki healing music for dogs and cats, and that has proven to be a nice one for my animals. So maybe you want to look that up on YouTube. On the evenings you expect fireworks, ensure your dogs and cats are safely inside, the doors are secure, windows are closed, cat or dog flaps are closed, because accidents do happen. They get a fright, and I really don't want to mention the horrors of fireworks and storms. But just make sure that they are safe and inside before the madness begins. The most well-trained pet can have an accident outside the litter box or not within their doggy business zone. So don't get angry with them during these intense noises. It can cause behavior issues, so rather remain calm, clean up the mess and just leave it. They should, on the next quiet day, go back to their normal routine. Now, there are some help for animals by using their pressure points. These are called canine wraps, but they can actually be used for cats and other animals. In my research, I've actually seen the very same wrap used on a horse and even a giraffe. So they really do work well for anxiety. I will add a little picture for you to show you how the wrap works. It works in the same way that a thunder shirt works for a dog. And their website actually reports that over 85% of Thundershirt users see a significant improvement in noise anxiety symptoms. So, yeah, I actually used it on Nala, who is our resident ex-feral cat, and it worked fabulously on her. Once I saw that Stig reacted to loud noises when my anxiety had risen worrying about Nala, I used it on him, and it worked with him too. So yes, the wrap is fabulous, and you don't actually have to go out to buy a wrap. You can go to Discam or Clicks and simply buy a wrap that you would put around a saw or what have you that you pin on. As long as it's elasticated and you wrap it around your pet at the right points, and it reduces anxiety. Another new little tip that my friend who is a behaviorist and dog trainer shared was taking a pair of socks and cutting off the ends, placing it over your pet's ears and just under their chin as a deterrent for anxiety for the loud bangs. So yeah, maybe I'll give that one a try with Cami this year and let you know on how that one works. A last note, if you see that your pet is still struggling after the fireworks has finished, please do speak to your vet or speak to a behaviorist, speak to a communicator, so they can help you through their anxiety. Pets do suffer with various types of anxiety just like we do, and there are medications that can be prescribed, even natural remedies that can be prescribed to just help them take that edge off the anxiety, and of course some behavior tricks and tips to help you through and bring some normalcy back after all the bangs and loud noises that cause the anxiety in the first place. There is always help out there. Just chat to somebody and they'll set you on the right track.